Hey guys! Today we're going to be talking about a trick room team that I made and then doing some battles with it. If you want to just skip to the battles, you can just skip forward a bit. And if not, you can look at the team breakdown to see me talk about the team so that way you understand it a bit better. So to start off, we have the Hatterene with its very good bulk with the good defense and special defense investment and very good HP investment, along with Sitrus Berry allows it to reliably get Trick Room up. And Grimmsnarl is the next one to point out. Just it has Light Stream Reflect, standard Grimmsnarl. The idea is to support the team and make it take less damage. The next is Lurantis and Garganacl, Torkoal, and Gholdengho, which are our 4 Trick Room sweepers, and we're just gonna choose 2 of them each time. So the idea here is the Lurantis has the Assault Vest and good defense investment. It has pretty good bulk with the max HP, as well. And then the idea is just to get 1 or 2 Leaf Storms off, then just Giga Drain constantly and keep yourself afloat with that because of it raising your special attack by 2 because of contrary. Then we have Garganacl. It's just Garganacl, Iron Defense, Body Press, Salt to recover, Purifying Salt, and Leftovers with max special defense, max HP. Nothing special about that, but it's a really good Trick Room sweeper. Then we have Torkoal. Now, I'm just going to put this in here. It's a fire type, makes Eruption do more damage. Terra Fire, Eruption does more damage. Choice Specs, Eruption does more damage. Drought, Eruption does more damage. Max Special Attack, Eruption does more damage. Max HP, Eruption does more damage. Do you kind of see how much damage Eruption could do? Yeah, that's the idea of Torkoal here. Then we have Gholdengho, which is the most interesting thing about this team. Not the strongest, because Torkoal is probably the strongest, but the most interesting. It's an Iron Ball Gholdengho. So that means they can function in Trick Room. It's minus speed, so this speed stat actually gets to 40. Which, believe it or not, underspeeds Garganacl and Lurantis both. So that can just be really interesting. Oh wait, sorry. These things are level 100. They should be level 50. Sorry, it might not. It might not underspeed Lurantis. Oh yeah, wait, it actually does underspeed Lurantis by like 5 points. And then I think the Garganacl does. I think the Garganacl does underspeed the Iron Ball Gholdengho. Yeah, 36. So it's very close, but it does underspeed the Lurantis, which is something good to point out. Now we're just going to get to the battles. Okay. This team is very rain-based, and I know I'm going to be bringing Lurantis here. So Hatterene, Grimmsnarl, Lurantis. I think I'm going to bring Torkoal to be super effective into the Immundus and do good damage into the King Gambit and to stop the rain. Palafin and Hands. Trick Room into Reflect. This is gonna be a fake out here, but they can't do good damage the next turn unless they like switch out here. Well, Palafin's probably gonna switch out, but in order to KO the Hatterene, they're gonna have to switch both out, which means that Trick Room will already be up. And since they don't have a Gholdengho, I'm gonna get Trick Room up, I think. Fake out, reflect, flip turn. Yeah, they're just trying to get some good damage onto this thing. I'm gonna have to Trick Room and White Screen because I can't Parting Shot the King Gambit. But the hands in the King Gambit, they are slow, but like slow doesn't matter when I have the slowest things. So I'm just a tiny bit worried about them KOing the Hatterene since it's only at 68%. But that does get it to around like closer to 100%, like around 90% with the Sitrus Berry inclined. But if it gets one shot, if it gets one hit from this point, then the Sitrus Berry won't help. So But I think if they time out, I think if the last time was actually timing out, then they're just in a quick fake out again. So. Okay, get the citrus berry. Swords Dance set up. Yes. Okay, Trick Room gets up. Switch into Torkoal and Parting Shot hands to make that attack boost not as good. And since Parting Shot won't hit King Gambit anyway, and it probably has Defiant, we are not going to do it into that King Gambit slot. And it's probably Tera Flying King Gambit, if I'm being honest here. But, and I think so right now they might have Pelipper, or they might have Arcanine in the back. I don't think that Moongus is likely. It just seems like they're timing out each time, but I don't think they are. Okay. I'm just gonna switch into the Lurantis. It is like 2 new Pokemon, so Drain Punch does a good chunk. Iron Head does not. Tear Fire Eruption in Trick Room. And just Leaf Storm. Hands, I guess. Hands is less likely to run Protect than King Gambit is. And besides, Eruption will KO King Gambit anyways, so they'd be better off protecting the King Gambit than the Iron Hands, so that's why I'm Leaf Storming into Hands. Switch into a Pelipper! I should have Leaf Stormed the Pelipper looking back now. But now, now because of the sun not being up, I do much less damage. Although Trick Room is still up, so. Oh, nuts. Drain Punch does a good chunk. I think I'm going to switch into the Hatterene because I need sun back up, and Torkoal isn't safe this turn. And then from there, I think I'm just going to Giga Drain Pelipper to hopefully KO it and heal myself in the process. Okay, I'm switching into Hatterene. Tera Grass. Wide Dart, I don't care about Wide Dart. Giga Drain almost KOs there. Drain Punch, it does not KO. So I'm just going to keep Hatterene in for Trick Room support. But this turn I'm going to heal Pulse Lurantis and Leaf Storm Pelipper. Hopefully they're not protecting here, because then it's just giving more health to Iron Hands. And Trick Room's down, so yeah. But their Palafin is an issue because if they want to switch out Pelipper to save it, they're going to have to switch into either the King Gambit or the Palafin, and they want the Palafin to take out the Hatterene. So this was into King Gambit. It's better for this turn, but for next turn, it's not as good for them. I just want to get Trick Room up. I think I'm going to Pollen Puff Hands. Yeah, because I'm going to move second to last with Lurantis, and I'm going to move last with Hatterene. So if Hatterene's already dead, I don't want to waste your turn Pollen Puffing. So I'm just going to Pollen Puffing into the Hatterene. So instead, I'm just going to Pollen Puff into the Iron Hands and do a super effective attack. With a 3x special attack, so hopefully that thing's going down. Swords Dancing. without getting one shot from 99% of your health. But I will need to bring in Grimmsnarl to get Reflect up. And I just gotta hope that they bring in the Pelipper. Because now it's just, I just need to keep Lurantis alive. So I need to set up dual screens. And, okay, so Reflect still has one turn left. I'm just going to continually Spirit Break King Gambit and Giga Drain Pelipper. That way it's a double target. If Spirit Break KOs King Gambit, then this game's won. So, it's either Defiant KOs, it's either Giga Drains. Oh, wait, okay, yes. Okay, now I've won. Yes, dual stream, stream wore off. Oh, wait, not a KO here. Defiant, but Giga Drain. Oh, wait. They stopped the whole time. Oh, they lost due to inactivity. Oh, wait, that was a fun match, but I can't tell if they were constantly timing out. No, they did a bunch of different moves, so I just think they used too much of their time up. So I guess So this is half of this team is the same as the last team. So I Hatterene, Grimmsnarl, Lurantis. Torkoal goes well into the Meowstrata and Gholdengho, which might give trouble. So I'm just going to bring in Torkoal. If they lead with Gholdengho, I'm going to have to Tera Fire Hatterene, which I don't want to do, because then that forces my Tera early and doesn't let me do more damage with Torkoal. Gholdengho, Meowstrata. Two things I was worried about there. Oh wait, I'm just going to Tera Fire Trick Room. And Light Screen. Ooh, Knockoff does significant damage. Mega Rain does not KO because I resist it now. Yes. Trick Room gets off. Switch into a Torkoal. And Reflect so that Meowstrata and Palafin and Meowstrata and Palafin do less damage. And they are switching into a Palafin. Why do they attack? What? Was it like weakness policy Gholdengho or something, and then they did that by mistake, or was that like a mistwick? At this point, I'm killing the Meowstrata, I'm killing the Palafin unless it switches, and it's gonna have to switch into something. So the best switch for them would be into Pelipper, but I don't think Pelipper, but hopefully, like, that's not happening. But I'm just gonna have to parting shot into whatever that slot is. Yes, the Meowstrata protects. I get a parting shot off. I get Lurantis up. Jet Punch to 7%. You think that's going to save you from Eruption? Nope. As I said, I do incredible damage to water types as well. Okay, I'm going to have to Pollen Puff a Moondis. Actually, wait. Eruption's going to KO both things. I'm going to have to Leaf Storm into the Meowstrata slot since I know it can't. Since I know that Protect is much less likely. Yes, it's probably. I thought it was Sash, so I needed to Leaf Storm it. That way I could get the extra special attack boost. They're probably just gonna forfeit here, honestly. Like, if they bring in the Pelipper, yes, the sun's down, but I still have a turn of Trick Room left, and I can just one-shot it, or two-shot it with Leaf Storm, / Giga Drain. And if it's Gholdengho, it just gets killed by Eruption. And if it's Kilowattrel, then it's neutral. Then it's not stopping either of us. Okay, yeah. It's Gholdengho. Eruption will KO here. I'm just gonna Giga Drain just in case. The Eruption already KOs. Yeah, I like Sash Gholdengho. Like, who runs Sash Gholdengho? So yeah, that was a fun match. Hopefully it shows how good this team is. This team is actually using Murkrow. Murkrow has definitely fallen off, but apparently this team's still using it. So physical, special, physical, special. So getting light screen up is very important. So I don't think Lurantis is helpful here. I think Torkoal is helpful here, and I think Gholdengho is helpful here against uh the Fluttermane. Great Test Murkrow. Okay, so they're bringing the two physical attackers right off the bat. Hopefully this does not one-shot Grimmsnarl, because I need Reflect to make sure I get Trick Room up. But hopefully it does not KO Grimmsnarl, so that way I can get Light Screen up soon. So I don't want to be stuck without Light Screen in this match, because that would be horrible. Because then the final two are going to be special attackers, because Fluttermane, Torkoal, Hydreigon, and Iron Bundle are all special attackers. And these are the only two physical attackers. So, yeah. Just switching into Torkoal. Yeah. Everyone forgets about Magic Bounce. Ooh. I'm not switching into Gholdengho here. I'm gonna Light Screen because I know about Eruption. I have used Eruption. Eruption's gonna be bad here. Oh wait, Murkrow's fully supportive. Oh. Gholdengho's gonna get killed by Eruption. I need to bring in Hatterene. Terrifier Heat Wave is the only thing I can do here. And Heal Pulse. Nuts, their one went first. Yeah, this game's done. This game's done. It shows you how strong Torkoal is. Just, it was the other Torkoal. And this thing was min speed too, I guess. Yeah, that shows you how strong Eruption is. But, hey, that was a loss, but it was a loss that showed how strong our team is, so I'm fine with it. Oh wait, Volcarona is pretty common now. These things, okay, physical, special. So I'm gonna need dual screens this game. And I think Torkoal's good here. And I think that Garganacl's really good here as well. Oh wait, Hands plus Fluttermane. That's something that Hatterene does not like. But with Terrifier, it does end up not being super effective by Shadow Ball. So I'm just going to have to go with it. Oh, they're fake outing the Grimmsnarl. Oh, I shouldn't have Terra'd. They're focused on taking out the Grimmsnarl? Well, that gives me a free switch into Torkoal. Okay, goodbye Fluttermane in our hands. You're just going to get one shot. Switch into Garganacl and Eruption. I shouldn't have Terra'd on Hatterene, though. Actually, no, Terraing on Hatterene was the right choice. They just made an unusual move. Switching into Garganacl. Ooh, not a one-shot onto either. Ooh, and it will not be a one-shot onto either anymore. Of course, I could still get some decent damage onto that. Wait. How much? Yeah, it's a 51 base power move now. I don't think it's killing hands anymore. But I should have. I think I should have kept Hatterene, and I think actually I'm going to switch into Hatterene and Eruption. Nah, there's a tough choice to make here. Do I use Eruption? Nah, Eruption won't do damage. Hatterene's gonna take a beating, though. No, I'm just gonna bring in Hatterene. Good. That was the best turn I could have asked for. I'm glad I switched. I'm glad I did that. Switch into Torkoal and Heal Pulse. hopefully that means that Torkoal will KO Iron Hands next turn. Although, like, the Drain Punch Iron Hands is slightly annoying. Iron Hands is really good in Trick Room, though, so. And Garganacl is as well, so I understand why they brought their slow mons. But I think Gastrodon's in the back here. Saltier into Hatterene. Drain Punch into Hatterene. So they ignored the Garganacl, and now they're just gonna pay the price here. They. The thing is, I don't think they can KO hands here. But you know what? I'm just gonna heal pulse spam the Torkoal. No! Oh, now hands is gonna get a really good move off into it. And then the Twisted Dimensions return to normal. And I'm locked into Eruption. Hopefully Iron Defense will help me. Like, they have all 4 of their mons left. I have 2 and no stat boost on them. Hopefully how amazing... No, like, if Fluttermane's too strong into my Garganacl here for me to make a sweep with it. Unless they make a switch into Fluttermane and put it out in the open, then I have a shot here. Okay, Iron Defense, yeah. No, that one switches into Fluttermane. I wish I'd... Oh. Either way, I wasn't getting damage off. I think the only way I can get any damage off is... Okay, I have the chance to kill Gastrodon. Oh, Perish Song. That was the best thing that should have done there. Because now Saltier won't even get a chance to KO. But again, this is a very specific situation for Perish Song on Fluttermane, which is why I don't run it. Yeah, well, I've lost here now, so, yeah, I'm not going to win that, so. It's fine, though. Again, it showed how strong Garganacl was, on their team, at least. Again, this is a slow team. But they do have a Torkoal, so that means I'm not bringing Gholdengho here. My own Torkoal is needed. I think Lurantis is really good here because they're physical attackers. They don't have many physical attackers, so Garganacl isn't coming here. Okay. So Trick Room, Light Screen, gonna be the way to go. They protect, Light Screen, Sludge Wave barely does any damage. Oh, that actually does do good damage. I always forget how strong Iron Moss with Sludge Wave is. Okay. I'm just going to Daydream into Reflect. I want to get dual screens up. I know I'm just going to get attacked by Eruption, but I want to get damage off into the Torkoal first. Also, I know I'm going to have to make a switch into Torkoal plus Lurantis, so I wanted to use it into my full power. So, Eruption into Tera Water plus Pollen Puff. Because that's the best play here, because I'm going to take damage from their Eruption. Oh, or their attacks. Ooh, Torkoal is... Yep, yeah. Ooh, that is good damage into Torkoal there. But wait, how much damage is this? 95. That's actually the same damage as Heat Wave, so... I'm still gonna Pollen Puff because I get like Leaf Storm. Yeah, that's a Teo there. Get Pollen Puff off. Heal the Torkoal. Now I have one turn of Trick Room left, and two incredibly strong, fast special attackers that I think are about to get crushed. Oh wait, if they have Protect, they're gonna use Protect to stall out Trick Room. So hopefully either they don't do that, or they forget about it, or they don't have it. They Protect on that. They have Rage Powder. Well, I don't. Well, that means that my attack is gonna go through. But now a powerful spread move like Dazzling Gleam. Okay, yeah, they're dead. It says skip to end, like as in they're gone. Yeah, they're that's destruction. That is destruction. Okay. Why am I seeing so many Iron Hands and Moonius Arcanine Garganacl teams with Iron Bundle running around? Like this is like this is a team I've seen. I think like this team like or stuff similar to it has just been everywhere. Hatterene, Grimmsnarl, Torkoal goes crazy here, and I think because of no, they have so many physical attackers. I'm gonna need to bring the Garganacl. The Lurantis doesn't have as much potential here as Garganacl does. Okay, Arcanine plus Roaring Moon. Oh, a very physical-oriented lead. I don't care about Intimidate. Oh wait, it's Roaring Moon Photosynthesis speed, which is better than Photosynthesis attack. Also because Trick Room makes them less. Trick Room makes that turns out against them, and it also makes them do less damage into the Hatterene. So I don't think Hatterene can get KO'd here. Terrifying acrobatics. I have seen this going around. I don't know what it is, but terrifying acrobatics just seems to be going around everywhere. I'm gonna get Light Screen up to do with Bundle and yeah, I think just Bundle. But I forget if the Moon just is a special attacker or not. Snarl. I don't care about Snarl at this point. Iron Defense. Parting Shot the Arcanine. Because that's the most helpful thing to Parting Shot here. Though it is probably going to lower my Torkoal special attack. The Will-O-Wisp. I'm immune. I have salt that purifies me. I'm immune to that. Now, 106.95. I think Terrifier Heat Wave is better here. Well, we have a turn less of Trick Room. A turn less of Trick Room. A turn that Eruption is worse because of Salt Cure. Of course, my special attack is really high. I think I can get some good damage into the Garganacl. Maybe not into the Arcanine as much, but definitely into the Garganacl. I'll get some decent damage. Unless they make a switch. Well played. Of course, Body Press gets you down very much. So, oh, now Eruption does less damage. Well played, I guess. Well played. Now Torkoal does very little damage. I don't care about Salter at this point. I'm killing the Arcanine, and I'm getting Heat Wave off. Okay, yeah. At this point, I'm just gonna... I think I need to switch the Torkoal out. That'll heal the Salter. I don't think Eruption has any potential on Torkoal anymore. I'm just gonna switch into Hatterene next turn, hopefully. I think I'm just gonna body press Iron Hands and switch into Hatterene. Oh, wait, protect, recover. That is completely fine. I wanted to switch into Hatterene, and I got it, so fine by me. Also, now I know they can't protect this turn, so I'm just body pressing into Trick Room. Swords Dance. Swords Dance on Iron Hands is one of the worst things. Okay, yeah, that healed me more than it damaged me. Of course, wait. Yeah, that I'm good. I'm actually gonna need to. Nuts. I should have. I should have thought so. Yeah. I was trying to double up into hands. Actually, that's okay. They did recover off, and yes, there was a turn less of Trick Room, and yes, I take Salt Crow damage. But now I know that they can't protect again. Well played. What, they're gonna critical hit. Actually, wait. Torkoal does so well here now. Heat Wave into Heal Pulse. Now we know the Garganacl is Wide Guard. Oh, they're trying to double protect. Heat Wave, good damage into Garganacl. Heal Pulse, good healing into Torkoal. Heat Wave into Heal Pulse. Does damage to Iron Hands here. Heal Pulse. They're using recover. You can't outstall the Torkoal, but you Heat Wave into Trick Room. If they're attacking the Hatterene, I think actually the safest play for them is Wide Guard into some attack into the Hatterene. No attack into the Hatterene though. They gave me an opening and I took it. Also, I have a free switch now, but it is a switch into Grimmsnarl, so that's not saying much. But I'm just really worried about the Garganacl because at 10, you can do a lot here. It misses. Seriously? And yeah, they're taking the Torkoal down here, but they're trying to take the Torkoal down. But Heat Wave does good damage. And I'm gonna get Reflect up. Hopefully this does... Oh, okay, that's insane damage. Jaw Lock does good damage there too. But I know they have Protect on the Garganacl. I know they have, what was it? They have Recover on the Garganacl, so what I need to do here is hope that Spirit Break does good damage. They're protecting, I think they might just outstall me since I don't have the Garganacl anymore. Yeah, it's like 15%. Yeah, Grimmsnarl does not have good attacking power, and I think they just took advantage of my Trick Room. But again, that's fine. This is showing how good Garganacl is. So yeah, I've lost here, but next match. Okay, this is Beat Up Annihilate and Palafin Teleper wrapped into one. I need to do something incredibly specific here. I need to lead with Garganacl. And I don't have a normal type on this team, do I? No, I don't. And I also need to bring Hatterene. And then I'm gonna bring Grimmsnarl and Torkoal in the back. Because I know... Okay, yes, I did not. You know what? I'm sending Iron Defense into Trick Room. I was really worried about beat up Mousehold because that kind of just shuts this team down a lot. I forget I forget the water's super effective and Flip Turn does really good damage into me. I always forget that. Wait, I'm gonna recover into Trick Room. I'm not gonna Tera Fire though because water type Pelipper and future water type Palafin. I'm just gonna Iron Defense and switch into a Torkoal to make the Pelipper do less damage and make Palafin do less damage if they're doing a Palafin switch. Four turns of Trick Room left. I get a Body Press onto Grimmsnarl and Tera Fire Eruption should KO Pelipper because they're bringing in Palafin. You did not just bring in Palafin. But did you know that Jet Punch does like 7% to Torkoal? I've showcased that in my video. Like, super effective moves like that can do. No, seriously. Now Jet Punch will do more damage to Torkoal. In fact, it'll one-shot. But luckily, I'll be able to take out Palafin. And Hydro Pump will obviously one-shot Garganacl. They've annihilated. This is either Final Gambit or it's Bulk Up Rage Fist. I'll take either one, but I've got a D-Gleam here. I've got to take out this Annihilate while I can. The Pelipper's defensive. Tera Grass. This is Drain Punch Rage Fist. They're gonna shut me down now. Wait. No, I can't even attack the Annihilate without raising its attack. And I can't use Mystical Fire into it either. I'm gonna have to just keep spamming. Yeah, that it critical hit, but hey, good game, I guess. Yeah, good game. Okay, wow. I can already see Garganacl's good here. Hatterene, Grimmsnarl, Garganacl, and then the Torkoal to take care of all the things of Gholdengho and Meowscarada. Okay, Hatterene plus Grimmsnarl and then Meowscarada and Gholdengho. Why is Meowscarada and Gholdengho like always the lead for teams like this? Anyway, Trick Room until I'm always paranoid about like the Make It Rain doing so much damage. So I'm just gonna Tera Fire into Light Strain. I was right. I needed to Tera Fire there. Otherwise, I would have gotten one shot. Actually, no. Since they didn't Tera Steel, I wouldn't have. So, switching to Garganacl, that Reflect off. Though I'm worried that Meowscarada has Brick Break. Hopefully, it doesn't. Power Gem Gholdengho. Knock. You just double attack into the thing that just doesn't care about your attacks. Of course, Spirit Break will do good damage into this Meowscarada. Dixie to Sash. Nasty Plot, and Flower Trick 2. Of course, you forgot about this guy. So I don't care about Nasty Plot now. Eruption. That'll KO both. And And I think a switch into Hatterene is good here because right now the Grimmsnarl can't do anything since both screens are up. Tera Water! Seriously? Tera Water resisted it to 62%. Power Gem does that much damage. That's why I need this Gholdengho off the field. But I can't believe I survived that, but at this point, I'm at less than 1%. Like, I'm literally at 2 HP out of 177. This thing's base power is 1. Okay. Okay. Eruption into D-Gleam. Now I can get a heal pulse onto it so it can start actually doing more than 0%. So they're shrugging off Torkoal here, though they do want to KO it. Oh, wait. I'm hoping they don't have E-Speed. They're going to E-Speed. They're E-Speeding the Hatterene? And of course, I forgot the Trick Room was up. Of course, they're E-Speeding the Hatterene. Of course. At least now I get a parting shot spam. And I think I'm going to have to D-Gleam. Not a KO here. I get Sitrus Berry off. Yeah. I don't think I've won. I don't think I can win this year. This is a forfeit right now, but let's try again. This is Dondozo. Lurantis needs to see it in here. Hatterene, Grimmsnarl, Lurantis, and Nastrata plus Gholdengho. Torkoal needs to see it in here. And it's Speed Tatsujiri, right? Isn't that Speed Tatsujiri? Tatsujiri is stretchy, right? Yeah, that's Speed Tatsujiri. Okay. So Dondozo will be boosting its speed, which won't be helpful because of Trick Room, but yeah. Meowstrata plus Meowstrata plus Palmont. At least now I don't have to worry about getting one shot by Make It Rain, and I can just reflect, knowing that Thunder Shock won't tail me. Fake Out, of course. U-Turn, of course it doesn't KO. Since I'm a Psychic type, oh yeah, of course it would be super effective. Nope, I'm Fairy type and Fairy resists Bug because everything resists Bug. Or almost everything. I'm going to switch into Lurantis here because I have a feeling they're going to go with Dondozo Tatsujiri here and get a Reflect off. But that does mean that I don't have to deal with an Arcanine or a Gholdengho. Hopefully there's not a Gholdengho there. But if they haven't brought Tatsujiri, then there's no Gholdengho, then I'm probably going to win this. Wave Trash just like Double Shock just Leaf Storm into Light Strain. No way. They are not gonna use Dondo. They died from the recoil. As long as there's no Gholdengho. Yes, Giga Drain Tatsujiri and Spirit Break the Palmot. Yes. Energy drained. Sash. Ah. Oh yes, my accuracy gets lowered, aka raised. Now Leaf Storm can't even miss, but I'm not gonna Leaf Storm, but you might as well Leaf Storm. Leaf Storm into Spirit Break. Oh. I didn't realize there was another one. I'm gonna need to switch into. They're gonna be targeting this slot. Yeah, Giga Drain this thing and Reflect. Oh wait, we already have Reflect. I didn't see that. That's my fault. That's my fault. Of course, Giga Drain gets up there though, so Torkoal does as well. And Torkoal, of course, yeah, they forfeit. That's great spot to end the video. That's the 45-minute mark. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy this type of content, please subscribe and leave a like on the video.